Good morning. I'm Trucker Billy Bob. Thank you for joining me. We are currently in Greenville, South Carolina. We delivered our load early this morning. We do have another load. We gotta run up to Kentucky to get it. But we got a few things we gotta stop and do. We gotta do, we have to get a washout, and then we have to go to a TA to have the trailer looked at. Not my choice, but that's what they want me to do. Current temperature is 46 degrees, so it's not too cold. It's not too bad. I can tolerate that. I got a good cup of coffee. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Mr. Bones is doing very well. Yeah, it was. Got parked last night and literally fell asleep. So I know these videos seem kind of far and in between, but I get talking on the phone, and next thing you know, it's dark and not really no sense in recording. So I will try to get better. I promise that. But like I said, we're in Greenville, South Carolina. We are currently on, I think it's State Route 25 or US 25. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. So, but if everything works out right, I will be going up a part of Interstate 40 that's real windy and twisty, and I will try to record some of that when I get there. So, all right. So I just figured I'd give you an update. So this will be a quick video, as far as I know. Oh, scratch that. I was asked to, you guys can see what Greenville, South Carolina is like here for a minute. I was asked, how does the hours for a trucker work? Well, the best way to describe that is we get 70 hours a week of our total time we're allowed to have for on duty, which translates to 14 hours a day we're allowed on duty time. So when you hear me say, well, we started my clock, I've started the 14-hour clock. Of that 14 hours, we're only allowed 11 hours to drive, which means anywhere in that 14 hours, 11 of that hours we can drive. So pretty much I can drive for 11 hours and take breaks that equal 3 hours and not have to worry about pushing the time on my day. So but if we drive for 11 hours, we can't do that straight. After 8 hours of continuous driving, me and Mr. Bones have to take a 30-minute break. We have to park somewhere for 30 minutes, and then after we park for 30 minutes, we'll get the remainder of the 11 hours back. So, pretty much put it this way, we get 11 hours. If we drive for 5.5 hours, and we stop for 30 minutes, our clock will probably read 5.5 hours of drive time remaining. So if we drive for 8 hours, take a 30-minute break, we'll only get 3 hours back, because that will fulfill our 11 hours of the day that we're allowed to drive. Most of the time I try to generally average between 7.5 to 9.5 hours a day. Because after 8 days, we start getting time back. So say Monday, I drive 10 hours. Well, the following Tuesday, I'll get that 10 hours back for my 70-hour clock. And that is what we call recap hours. I know it sounds really confusing, and trust me, at first it was for me. But it's not, once you do it enough, it's actually quite easy to figure out. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. So I was asked to talk about that, so I figured I would do that. So like I said, we are currently in Greenville, South Carolina. We are headed north. Kind of a rainy day. So take it easy. We got about 45 miles till we get to the washout. No sense getting the truck washed because Mother Nature is going to do that for us. Even though I'll be dirty when she gets done, but I just figured I'd give you an update where I'm at. And like I said, I was asked to explain how the hours of trucking works. So, you guys take it easy. Y'all have a good day. I'll catch you on the flip side.